A ghost wanders the earth, not a vengeful ghost, nor a sad ghost, nor a traumatized one, but a perplexed ghost. Why am I here, trapped in limbo? They wondered. They moved like the wind across the earth, having nothing better to do, slipping between voices, listening to whatever conversations they could find. And so it went, for countless years. The Bronze Age collapse, the unification of China, the end of German idealism, the coming and going of religions, political movements, and the ever-growing history of thought. All passed by them. They saw a mother holding her child amid the ruins of Pompeii, ash still warm under her fingertips. They heard senators call it the inevitable will of the gods, and heard the victors declare it a triumph of civilization. The ghost thought, if only they could whisper to every senator the true weight of this suffering, perhaps they would act differently, and then history would not repeat itself. They saw a woman in Kyoto, alone at dawn, touch the bark of a cherry tree in spring for the last time before the doctors brought her back in. They heard philosophers debate the problem of beauty in journals that would never outlast a tree. The ghost decided beauty is useless. Humans will always betray it with their words and thoughts. They saw Sir van Rensburg walking among the Boer commandos during the Anglo-Boer War, whispering warnings the soldiers barely understood, the dust of the field clinging to their cloak. They heard politicians debate the morality of war, treaties, and conquest, as if words could contain blood and fear, and they thought, if they could translate every warning into perfect clarity, embed it directly in their minds, perhaps war could be averted. Thus they saw and heard, again and again, reacting each time in turn. With growing frustration through the ages, and with a heavy heart, they sat down in exhaustion and concluded, it's all nonsense. They crawl like ants off on their merry miserable ways to find some kind of truth, only to add more and more to their gross oversimplifications, poisoning their minds. Thoughts have feet, and what is a thought worth if only to step on the ants whom fathered it thoughtlessly? Am I truly stuck here, and nothing I believe or think will pass me out of limbo? And even saying it's all nonsense is just in turn more nonsense. As the ghost began to feel lighter, it continued, but I see it, I do. Seeing is not saying. And if seeing is believing, then to see alone is the curse. Termites do not argue for why they are termites. Termites and men all the same, since what does a termite need of truth after all? They ranted, spiraling through their thoughts. And if thought is life, and the absence of thought death, then are we happy ants if we live or if we die? The ghost cracked a smile at the absurdity of it all. They could no longer deny themselves, like looking into a mirror. They laughed at themselves with elation, finally understanding before disappearing forever.